Hello, you're welcome to today's class. We're looking at this Jamb biology syllabus for the UTME exam for this section 2025. You want to look at this section, and the questions that will be coming out from the exams in biology will be coming out from these various topics that we'll be listing down for you in this video. So you can stay tuned to us, if you will, to see the topics that is needed for this exam. And already, if you have the syllabus, you can compare with the one we're going to give to you now and the one you have already with you. So it's not bad if you can. And then the first thing that you need to know in biology, the biology scheme is going to want you to understand living organisms. So that's the first thing. The living organism. All right. So in the living organism, the biology we want you to know, or the Jamb we want you to know the characteristics of living organisms, because you know that biology is already the study of life, not the study of living organisms. Now, you want you to know the characteristics of living organisms. You want you to also know the functions of the cell components of living organisms. Now, there's a difference between cell components and cell organelles, so don't confuse the two. I want you to study the topic known as cell theory. Although that is not given as cell theory in the syllabus, it was just given as the functions of the cell component. All right. Now, they also want you to know about the levels of organization. And if you're talking about the levels of organization, you're talking about the cells, the tissues, the organs, and the system. Meanwhile, just get to the topic known as cell theory. So in this cell theory, you need to learn about the cell structure, and then to also know about the difference between plant and animal cells. And also you need to know about the cell and its environment. In fact, study all that you need to know on cell theory. Now, I want to also tell you that the cell component is different from the cell organelle. The cell components are majorly the nucleus, the cytoplasma, the protoplasm, while the cell organelle are the mitochondrion, the endoplasmic reticulum, whether it is the smooth or the rough endoplasmic reticulum. The other aspects, apart from the cell component, which I mentioned to you, which are basically the nucleus, the protoplasm, the cytoplasm, and the cell membrane. Now, we also have a topic you'll be looking at as evolution. Evolution between or among, let me put it the way they put it, among plant and animal. Evolution among plants and animal. In this aspect, we're going to be studying about the 5 basic kingdoms. You know, we have the 3 super kingdoms. We have the kingdom Eukaryota, kingdom Prokaryota, and the kingdom Archaea. Now, but the biology wants you to know about the eukaryotas and the prokaryota. The eukaryotas are the one that has nucleus, and the prokaryotas are the one that don't have nucleus. And then you need to study the taxonomy to know about that. So I will include to you here to learn about the taxonomy. So you'll be studying the 5 basic kingdoms: the Monera, which is the prokaryotas, the protistas, the fungi, the plantae, and the animalia. Now, we have another topic that I want you to look at. I want to pull it out. It's at the last part of the syllabus. I want to join it to the upper part here. It's known as evolution, theory of evolution. Now, in this evolution, you're expected to know about the theory of evolution, and then you have to know about the evidence of evolution. All right. Now you talk about the the theory of evolution and the evidence of evolution under the evolution theory. And now we now go to the next one. The next thing that Jamb we want you to know, let's list it according to the R there, the respiration. The reproduction. Let me number it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reproduction, the respiration, aerobic respiration, cellular respiration, and the rest. Okay, and then the reproduction, sexual and asexual, sexual conjugation and gamete fusion, asexual, the fragmentation, the spore formation, the binary fusion, the vegetations, and the rest of them, and the brooding that is under their sexual reproduction in reproduction, and reproduction between plants and reproduction in plants and reproduction in animals. So they also want you to know, that's number 8 now, is nutrition. And these talk about nutrition in plants and nutrition in animals. I want you to know about number 9 now, excretion. Excretion, of course, is the removal of waste metabolic materials. Focus on the excretory organ of animals, excretory organ of plants. You need to know about that. And that leads me back to number 1. You need to know about the difference between plant and animal. Go get to know about that. And then the 10 is the nervous coordination. So in this aspect, you also know about the hormones, okay, the coordinating systems. All right, this is number 11. Number 11 now, you need to know about the supporting system or supporting system, or known as the skeletal system. Either the supporting system or the skeletal system. Number 12, the transport system. Okay, now if you talk about system is different from the organs. You know, the cell is arranged, the body, the human body is arranged in different level of organization. We have the cell, we have the organs, we have the, cell, tissues, organ, and system. Now, for the cells, they are the smallest units of life, we know that. Then for the tissues, they are the collection of cells that perform various functions, we know that. Now, from the organs, they are the various tissues that perform certain functions. For the organs now, talk about the kidney, we'll talk about the skin, we'll talk about the lungs, we'll talk about the stomach. All those things are organs. We'll talk about the heart, they are organs. And then this in transport system, the heart is also helping for circulation of blood. So we'll talk about organ in that aspect. But if we talk about the system, we're talking about the reproductive system, the respiratory system for breathing. We have the excretory system. We have a lot of system and a lot of organs in the body. So you need to take note of all the organs of the body in biology, take notes of the systems in biology also. Now, that's what Jamb wants you to know. And 13 is population ecology. Okay, let me divide it so that you won't confuse the two. Population ecology. Now, in this population ecology, you'll be talking about the local biome. Now, in some of the syllabus, they may call local biome another topic, all right? But it's still under population ecology, okay? We talk about the nutrient cycle. We talk about let me put some hyphen at the interaction, symbiotic relationship, between organisms or plants and animal. We talk about the factors that affect distribution of organism. Distribution of organism. Then, I mean, have I talked about, this is one. This is, I talked about local biome, talked about nutrient cycles, symbiotic relationship between plant and animal, and factors that affect the distribution of organism. In fact, read everything you can in under ecological population. Then we'll talk about number 14. Number 14 is the adaptation to life, or the adaptation of life. And then we have 15, we have the variation. You know, Jamb loves to ask questions from variation. I'm going to point to you where you should read more. Don't worry, I'll show you that. Just stay with me. 16 variation, or 15 variation. 16 is hereditary. Okay? All right. So this is what we've got, but notice that in some of the syllabus, you were given these factors. I mean, all these ones just as one topic. But meanwhile, I tried to compress it so that to tell you that all of those are coming from one single topic. In reproduction, you know, they break it down in some of the syllabus to be internal reproduction of flowering plant, because we have reproduction in animal and we have reproduction in plant. So I might likely put it there. Anyhow, 17, internal, or let's call it reproduction in flowering plant. Anyhow, reproduction in plant. And then let's call this reproduction in animals. So you can put that there, over there, animals. So now, 18. Now, I think this is all we've got for it. Is there anyone I'm missing? If there's anyone I'm missing, I'm going to check through my notes to see whether I have anyone missing. Of course, I'm human too. Let me check through the notes and see whether I have some of them still missing. Okay, I think, yeah, I got it. I have some 3 missing. We have growth. Growth, 19. We have human, and his environment. I don't know why they put it its environment. It's supposed to be his environment, human and environment. Or you make the right word, human and environment. And then 20 is the microscopic organisms. Everything on microscopic organisms. Or call it microbes. Okay, microbes. You need to know about microbes. Now, this is all that is in the scheme. Let me check through. Is there anyone I'm forgetting? I don't think there's another one. There's no other one. I think the last one should be soil. Let me put it there, 21. Soil. So you see, this is all the got for the syllabus, and then we'll be expected to treat each of these schemes, each of this work in our playlist, in our biology Jamb playlist. So we're going to pick it one after the other and talk on them. We're going to tell you where you need to read, where you need to focus on. In fact, we're going to solve Jamb questions, live Jamb questions, to see that this is really what Jamb wants you to know in that regard or in that aspect. Well, if you are going to study, focus more on the cell theory, focus on the evolution, this evolution among plant and animal, Monera, Plantier, their characteristics. In fact, focus on, there is a lot to discuss there. In fact, go to our video where we talked about taxonomy. Just type on the search button. If you just type over there, taxonomy by GMB Academy. Okay. Type taxonomy by GMB Academy. If you study that very well, or you listen to it over and over again, you have that problem on these kingdoms, Monera, whatever kingdom that is there. And we'll still pick up those things and rearrange them one by one. It's not a problem. Now, but the focus on that, focus also on variation. You see, with the red pen, I'm showing you where to focus on hereditary, because questions usually comes out from there. All right? Questions usually comes out from variation. In fact, in variation, we have two types of variation. We have population variation, we have hereditary variation. So you need to check notes on all those things. Okay? Population variation, hereditary variation. So you also focus on the nutrition. In nutrition, we have both plant and animal nutrition. The skeletal system, the supporting system, population. You know, since population ecology, it has a lot of topic under them. So you need to focus on that also. So that's all we've got for you. If you have a question or you think that is one part of the scheme we didn't add there, you can drop the comment on the comment section. We're going to attend to you. I'm going to tell you why it is not added or why it is removed if it ought to be added and it's not there. But this is all we've got. This is all that Jamb wants you to know. And if you know these things and follow us through, you'll be able to score high in your biology. This is all we've got for you. We're going to see you in the next class. Bye for now. Thank you.